Saying goodbye to my old neighborhood again. Bye. This plaza is new since I left. They were building it, and I just noticed they called it the Orchards. And it, just another of life's ironies, progress's ironies, right? They tore out a bunch of orchards to build it. And so then they call it Orchards. I don't know. Seems silly. There's some of the old. Another California view. This one is a campground. Doran Beach at Bodega Bay. Not bad if you don't mind living in a small city. That's what it feels like. So today we're gonna stay in here one night, packing up, and heading back to Kelsey's house, but we're gonna make a couple stops. We already walked here last night, so we're gonna go walk on the real beach. And Kelsey's checking out what's inside of sand dollars. What is it? Green goo?
Yeah, it's like orange goo.
Orange goo. It's a lot nicer today. When we got here, the wind was howling like crazy and it was pretty cold. Actually, it wasn't as cold as it was windy. Welcome to Northern California. I've never really thought of myself as much of an ocean person, but every time I come to the Northern California coast, I'm always in awe. I usually tend to go more toward the mountains, but look at this. Nothing like the coast of California, especially when it's not windy. This is beautiful. And I'm here with my favorite person. Oh, there she is. I'm with my favorite person. What you doing? Oh, come on, keep doing the dancing. There she goes. She's striking some poses. Oh my God, what do you think? So I'm here for a few more days enjoying spring break with Kelsey. And then I'm gonna head up the coast. And then I'm gonna head up the coast towards Oregon. And then I'm gonna keep going north until I hit Alaska. Yep, I'm going to Alaska. Oh my God, breathing in that ocean air after being in the dry desert for 3-4 months. Oh, it's so nice. Ah, what a great trip back to California. I hope you're enjoying it with me. Capone, you like the ocean? What do you think? What do you think? Hi, bud. Come on. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Cody, come on.
Go, Capone.
Go. Come on. It feels pretty good after a while. Not every day as a nomad can be idyllic. Waking up to beautiful remote nature scenes. Sometimes you gotta do this. So yeah, I stealth camped in a warehouse district last night in a suburb of San Francisco. I have been not couch surfing. I've been driveway surfing for 8 or 9 days and having a wonderful time, catching up with old friends and loved ones and just really having a wonderful time visiting. But I left yesterday. I was gonna go to a campground, but silly me, left on a Saturday before Easter, and it's beautiful here in Northern California. Central California, whatever, and so the campground was full, and I could have gone back to my friends and I could have stayed in the driveway or actually on the street again, but I really am, as much as I love my people, I love you. Yeah, so the thing about staying in someone's driveway or on the street in front of their house, it's wonderful that I get to visit people, but I really feel trapped inside the RV when I'm in a city. Even here to some extent, you know, it's just kind of more limited. I don't have like this big giant open space outside my door. But if I go to a warehouse area like this and there's nobody around, I get a little bit of that taste of freedom, and I don't feel quite so restricted and confined like I do in a true suburb. So that's part of the reason I left. And also just needed to get some work done and just kind of recoup from several weeks of seeing people and visiting and having a wonderful time, and before I get back on the road. I'm going to be in the area for a few more days though, and so I'm going to try to get back out to the campground today, but I spent a little time driving around last night trying to find a place where I could spend the night, and I ended up in one of my favorite stealth camping spots for an RV, and that is a warehouse district on a weekend. I wouldn't want to be here on Monday morning. I wouldn't want to be here during the week, but I got here about 3 o'clock yesterday on a Saturday. Hung out just to make sure there's no security that goes around or anything, because you know, I'd rather get a knock at 3 o'clock in the afternoon rather than 3 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, peace and quiet. I mean, a little quiet actually. It does edge some farms, so I've been hearing turkeys and there's geese right there, and turkeys, and what are the other things? What are those? I just woke up. Those. Not turkeys, chickens, right? And hens. Yes. So I've been here, but yeah, and a little bit of traffic noise. I'm not too far from Interstate 80, but yeah, not a bad place to spend the night. Not at all. I've been kind of camped out here, and one of the things I love about Warehouse District as opposed to like sleeping on a street or something like that is I can let Capone out for one, off leash. There's nobody out here. Warehouse districts are ghost towns oftentimes on the weekends. It depends. I mean, there are some spaces around here that are open, and I just had to drive around for a while and find a place that wasn't open and that didn't have traffic, and I'm pretty far out. I haven't seen a whole lot of traffic even on the road I'm near. There are cameras. You can see the round globes in the back. I mean, I doubt they monitor 24/7, but they are all the way in the back. There are none on the side, so I tried to avoid those. And yeah, you know, I mean, there aren't signs. Of course, technically I shouldn't be here, but I'm not harming anything. I'm just parked here. I'm going to leave it cleaner than I found it. There's garbage around that I'll pick up. And, you know, the way I look at it is I'm just parked here. I'm not really causing any trouble. So this is my morning. I'm going to head out to the campground today. It's Sunday. I'm hoping that a few spots will open up, and going to stick around for a few more days, get a few more things done, and then I'm going to start heading north. Not really sure where at this point. But I'll let you know as soon as I decide. But in the meantime, I'm going to get back to work trying to get a video up. Yeah, this isn't bad. And I'm sure if the owner knew what a nice person I am, they wouldn't mind. Ah. Morning.
There's about a dozen of them down there, about 100 yards.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Hey friendlies, it's Carolyn and welcome back to my RV life. Kind of bittersweet day, let's put it that way. I have been hanging out in California, I think for, gosh, I don't know, has it been 3 weeks already? And I've been hanging out in my old stomping grounds for a couple of weeks, and I'm leaving today. I'm about, 40 miles outside of San Francisco, really close to a lot of memories. I'm actually staying in a campground that my ex-husband and I camped at early in our relationship, and hung out in town yesterday and ran a bunch of errands in some of my old places and went to Pete's Coffee and got to see a lot of people that I love dearly and some old friends and just have had a really nice time and just a little taste of what my life used to be like. And today, though, I'm heading north. I'm hitting the road, and I'm really excited about hitting the road. As much as I loved a lot of aspects of my old life and definitely the people of my old life, and and there is a part of me that just really does love city life, and that's why I did it as long as I did. There's still a draw for me, but I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. The noise, can you hear it? Even the peacocks here. Some of you called it white noise in my live feed the other day, but just constant sound that isn't nature. Trucks and cars and voices and sirens and airplanes and just garbage trucks and lawnmowers and weed eaters, and I mean, it's just constant stimulation, and I'm starting to feel it. And so I'm heading north, slowly making our way to Alaska. I don't know, I think it's just all of a sudden it's starting to become a reality to me, and I'm really, really excited. I just finished a book about a novel about a story based in Alaska, and it was really good and just got me really excited about the possibilities. A lot of you ask what I'm going to see. I'm not going to plan a lot. I'm not a planner. There might be a few things that I want to see and do along the way, but I think for the most part, one of the things I love about my lifestyle is that I don't plan. I like being able to wake up in the morning and say, should I stay or should I go, and where should I go? I don't know, this looks good. And so that's kind of how I think I'm going to take my trip to Alaska. But for now, I'm just traveling a couple hours north, heading up toward Oregon, and excited about being back on the road. Going to check out some BLM land and hopefully find some peace and quiet, fingers crossed. So all right, saying goodbye to my wonderful, beautiful Bay Area. I really do. Oh my God, they're so loud. I really do love it here. Love my people, love my friends, love my state. And time to hit the road though. Time to say goodbye. All right, we'll see you on the road. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah.